In just over 3 decades, a small Islamist group born during a Palestinian uprising became the governing authority in Gaza. This is the rise of Hamas explained in 5 minutes. Hamas, short for Harakat al-Muqawama al-Islamiyah, emerged in December 1987 at the start of the First Intifada. This widespread uprising followed the 1967 Six-Day War, when Israel captured the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Its founder, Sheikh Ahmed Yassin, a wheelchair-bound cleric, built on decades of Muslim Brotherhood social work in Gaza, the movement ran mosques, schools, clinics, and charities, positioning itself as an Islamist alternative to the secular plough. The group's 1988 charter called for the liberation of all historic Palestine through jihad, describing the land as an Islamic endowment. It contained strongly anti-Zionist language that drew widespread international condemnation from the outset. From the early 1990s, Hamas carried out attacks targeting Israeli civilians and soldiers, opposing the 1993 Oslo Accords. Hamas viewed any recognition of Israel as betrayal. During the Second Intifada, the group intensified its campaign of violence. Israel responded with targeted killings and military operations. Assassinating founder Sheikh Yassin in 2004, Hamas also built parallel social services, gaining popularity among Palestinians frustrated with Fatah's perceived corruption. In 2005, Israel unilaterally withdrew settlers and troops from Gaza. The following year, Hamas entered the political arena. In January 2006, Hamas surprised the world by winning Palestinian legislative elections with 44% of the vote. International donors cut aid unless Hamas renounced violence and recognized Israel conditions. The group rejected. In June 2007, tensions exploded into open fighting, and Hamas seized full control of Gaza in a violent takeover. Israel and Egypt then imposed a blockade on Gaza, citing security threats from rockets and smuggling. Since 2007, Hamas has governed Gaza, running police and courts while maintaining its armed wing, the Al-Qassam Brigades. It built an extensive tunnel network and rocket arsenal, funded by taxes, donations, and external support, primarily from Iran. Multiple rounds of conflict followed, major wars in 2008, 2012, 2014. And 2021, causing heavy casualties on both sides. In 2017, Hamas issued a new policy document accepting a provisional state on 1967 borders, though still rejecting Israel's legitimacy. On October 7, 2023, Hamas launched a large-scale surprise attack into southern Israel, killing approximately 1,200 people. Israel responded with a massive military campaign aimed at destroying Hamas's capabilities, leading to widespread humanitarian crisis. As of early 2026, the war's impact continues. Hamas remains designated a terrorist organization by many, while others see it differently. The story of Hamas involves ideology, governance, and cycles of violence that have cost thousands of lives on both sides. Understanding this history requires acknowledging the narratives and suffering of both Palestinians and Israelis.